Hello folks and welcome to the stream. TCG Card Simulator. Did a few changes off stream just before we started up here. I got rid of the box collector here, so moved everything down here, and then took this guy, which was here, stuck him there, took this guy that was here, stuck him there. We had about 16 cards left of the ghost pack, so I went ahead and opened those up. And lo and behold, we got the card we needed, which was the 20th black foil card that gave us a duplicate of our black foils. So we have our first set of black foils in here, along with the black commons, and white foils. And I was getting a duplicate of each, and we've got that completed. So that's a good thing. Don't have to worry about that anymore. And then I added in this free one here, and this is the sports cards now. Maybe some of the Theros magic, I believe. There were a few Theros magics that were in the less than $4.99. And then over here, we switched this to now, this is all those extra ghost cards we've been getting. And it's the Grail cards, and starting in the extras of the baseball collection cards. You see here we're at 12 pages, so we ran out of pages to be able to put them in. So then I finished out, no, I just put Theros, and then I just started putting magic cards in here. And then this is just Destiny cards, so instead of the base Tetramons. I also queued up. Yeah, that's right. I had to move these things around. We queued up to make all of these boxes full, and then I went ahead and made 2 extra boxes of each, just so I didn't have to bundle every day. And I'm just going to leave them on the floor like that. They'll eventually get worked on. Now we still are chasing 3 of the foil Grail cards, the 2 Mickey Mantles and the 1 Roberto Clemente. So I'm going to kind of watch for those to come into the store. And boxes are going to be laying around like this all over the place now since I don't have them on a shelf. But that's fine. No card shop ever looked totally clean. And let's see, we're opening these. I started those just before I opened the store and kicked off the stream. Yeah, we need this card, okay. Yeah, I can move you down a little bit, because that's going to be right there next to that. But I can't move it far. I had to move these because I put this here. It would have encroached onto the counter space here. I couldn't move it back. I think we're fine. Let's see, that'll give me a spare of this one and 2 of those. That's fine. I'll do that. So we're still going to try to collect every single magic card and every single sports card, although I'm not really, not liking how they did the sports cards really. I mean, I love the fact that they're in there, and but I'm trying to just keep 2 of each, I think. And here we're still missing quite a few of the, well, these 2 we know. We had 1 of each and we used them up to throw them up there. So if I want dupes, then, but for Clemente I need it, and then the 2 Mantles I need the foils of each of these. Here, I don't care if I have the foil of this one, I'm probably going to end up selling them anyway. Once I get the foils of those, and may just sell all these other Grail cards. But we don't need that up there anymore. where we're at on our tracker. Right, we've got quite a few of these cards to go. A lot of the magics. We're in the 500s for these, and then 400s out of the 560s for these. Still have not bought the licenses for these. It's a lot of money. But we'll get there eventually. Plus, we got to start getting up to like level 175 with some of those licenses. All the way up to level 250. So it's just grind away. This is still Tetramon free cards under $4.99. This is Destiny free cards under $4.99. This is basically Magic, and this was the sports cards. We'll fill it with more Magic cards, but there were so many of these. Well, I didn't. Yeah, that's right. I do have some Magics in there, but I filled up all 12 pages to begin with. I guess I could fill a little bit more. But I leave off with this guy. Fill you up. Yeah, that'll work. It fills it up. Okay. And then once we're done with the ghost cards, card, I like it. I like it. Once we're done with these ghost cards, I'm not gonna sell. Oh, hello. You are the regular card, though. I don't need you. Yep, you're the regular. I got 2 of those, but I need the full. Ooh, I do not like that card. It's my least favorite card. That creepy smiling star. Yuck. And close you. We're basically just opening you guys to work the set down. Graded cards, don't need you, I got 10 each. Still got extras of those, okay. I thought I was able to get rid of them all in here. Oh no, that's a $20. That was a $20 card. Yeah, so I still had about 700 of those. That's why we ran out of space, so I still had about 700 of those because I put them in here first and then I took them out and said, no, let me just make this Magic. And new but graded. Let's see. I can use a second one of those to have a spare, but that's the spare of that one, so no, we won't do that. That, 4 of those. Huh, okay, yeah. That's a good trade. Get one I need and get rid of one that I don't. Best kind of trade. These are not really selling. These are and these are. My plan is not to rebuy ghost cards and probably not to rebuy these just yet. And I may just turn this into two of these or three of these. We'll have to wait and see. I just put them in the singles for the sake of, well, I'll sell them. Since I've got them in the store, I'll put them on the shelf because that's kind of what I'm doing, whatever I'm trying to gather. See, that'll give me two of this and two of this. But the ghost card, I kind of feel like, you know, it's just for people that want to pseudo cheat the game. Kinda. I was just opening them so I could get the duplicates that I had once had, but had been grading and selling and all that. So we're still going to sell what we got, but I don't want to. I mean, I could buy them just to pack them out. I'm not going to open anymore. Put it that way. But it's almost $500,000 per box of 64 packs. So I don't want to do that. I'm going to start building my money back up, try to get up to like 10 million, and then I'll buy some more of those Magic licenses. In the meantime, we'll be opening Magic cards and trying to keep collecting. And the baseball cards. And there were no new baseball cards. I did check Nexus, and the sports card guy had added a lot of American football and hockey and some golf and some wrestling. I've only got one of those. We'll decline it for now. Why do I only have one of those? Oh, I think I had started putting some out and I was going to keep one of each just so I'd have a spare. And then I've got, yeah, okay. So I want to do one of each ghost. That way this will be full, but it's all spares and it's one of. So I'm going to end up putting these out here by hand, which are the foil cards. And like put this one out and this one out and keep one of each. That way when I open the binder, it'll be straight ones through, but it's actually the spares because my real set is all right there. Protected. There's a $1,000 one at the end of the day. I like that. Last customer's supposed to be $1,000 for me. That's a made-up rule. Nobody ever seems to follow it. Yeah, I may move you back there. Or, no, it wasn't that way. It was just kind of like that. Still one customer over there. And that's the problem. We're not getting a lot of new cards. I mean, there's 2 new cards out of 64 packs. Nothing new there. I mean, some of these might be, but doubtful. That's these 588. I don't remember what we're at. But probably 585, I think. Okay, so you guys have left. What if I put you all the way here? Put you back here. Or spin you around there, put you there. Kind of like that. Gives me more room here. Okay. Need in the way of the magic. 2, 2, 2. One there. One there. One there. One there. Okay. Let's see. Ah, yes, we had bought the previous day, last stream. I think we had bought a ghost pack. Hey there, Darren. How you doing? Yeah, I myself have been busy. Okay, purchase you guys. Purchase you guys. Pay all the bills. Yeah, they're not interested in buying these. That's okay. They'll eventually buy them when it's all they got. Okay, quick fill. Tetramon. Base. Quick fill. Destiny. Quick fill. I don't think there's any Theros, but I'm going to try it. I think I put them all over in the other one. Nope, there's some there. Probably all of these low numbers. And okay, that won't fill up anything because the sheets are full. Destiny here. Change these up some. There's no ghost card. And that's not going to fill up. Nothing's missing out of there. No blanks, I mean. Magics might fill something here. Let's see. Oh no. We're opening the champions, so we should have some for that. Yeah, okay. Let's see, who's doing the, you're doing the destinkifier now. Yeah, so you got 3 more to go. That'll take a while. Yes, rare destiny box, purchase that. Start that day. Start opening these. Okay, we're 688. We're gonna open 4 more boxes of 64. We're closing in on it. Still got a long ways to go on the Mirrodin. It was just getting frustrating that I was only moving up by 3 or 4 every 6 or 8 boxes. That's why I switched to these. So just gotta grind until we get there. Ooh, somebody didn't like something. Dropped to a 4.7. Not within those last 3 hours, though. Like that. Like that. I kind of like the look of that better to have it here and here. Down that aisle and down that aisle. Scrunching them a little bit closer like that. Read it. Nope. Don't need it. Don't want it. So we're 5 hours away, so yeah, the normal 3 p.m.-ish. Two of the magic cards. 2 or 3, I forget what I put in here. Okay, quick fill. Okay, don't care about any more ghost cards. I've got everything we need on ghost cards. I actually need to get rid of the extra foil cards. Let's see, if I do that, I need you, or you, goodness. Okay, that's a sheet of 1s. One of those was like a $2,000 card, wasn't it? Okay, all those cheap ones. Okay, today we should make a lot of profit, since I forgot we had bought a ghost pack, or a box of ghost packs. Whoops, did not mean to do that. That's the normal. And your rest is over. Did you go back to work? Yeah, okay. I made extras of the bundles. I made 2 extra boxes of the bundles for every single color, base and destiny. So that's what's laying on the floor out here. They're going to take care of all these first, but I decided I didn't want to bundle every day. But I don't want to store them on a shelf either. Let's see, I need you. I got one of you, but I want it because I need it. So we're going to do that. Now I got one of each, that's fine. At least I got one of each. Fine. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need one more display to get the foil of the Bo Jackson. So we gotta get the foils of the Manos, the foil of the Clemente, a foil of the Bo Jackson. That's this one. Go ahead and buy it. And then anything else out of that, I'll probably just say, nope, not even going to complete the set of grails. That one, just going to get rid of. Pack them out, sell what we got, not keep them. Although that goes against what I want, what I like to do in real life, which is if I like a set, I complete it. But I would say I'm not a fan of the grail set or the signature set. Ooh. Because you don't want to do the workshop? Okay, 3 new ones there. I didn't for a while because I didn't want to do the bundled cards. But then once they came out with the oh, we can bundle faster, we can do the different colors and all of that, I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll go ahead and do it. Only because it's a way to get rid of a bunch of cards. Since I've got, 2 million cards. And I'm trying to reduce all the way down. It came out with a... So I think was there an update to this? There was an update to Fallout Shelter, but they didn't tell us what it was. So it had to have been bug fixes. I don't think there was an update to this. I got one. Yeah, and I am toying actually with getting rid of the workbench again, just, you know, kind of, you know, but, like, you know, they're selling, kind of. But it's just something else you got to keep up with. Okay, we need one of those. We don't have that one. Or we got two of those. Yeah. Take it. Take the new ones. I do want to complete the magic sets, but it's a little tedious. I like the cards for the sake of looking at them, and I think on my off day, I did actually cycle through the cards, looking at them and reading about them, which is kind of what I wanted to do. But not. Oh yeah, I was gonna do. The way it's like such a grind to get them is what's frustrating about it. And I'm not exactly sure I like the setup. You know, with go spend $7 million just for one license, and you have to be at level 250. I understand why he did it as a challenge, but it doesn't align with all the other stuff. Yeah, I totally agree, right? If I restarted a new game, I'd probably do the same thing and not, you know, just open what I have to open. Because with the trading and the selling, these guys are gonna, you know, they're gonna sell you a bunch of their cards. They bring them in, and you open a box or two, and you've got, you know, a third to half of a set. But because I had been opening, you know, that's why I got 2 million cards and tons of buying, tons of duplicates. There's 12,000 duplicates of one of my cards. So, yeah. Even with the binder expansion, it's like it's still a pain. I really did consider getting rid of this magic mod and going to that other magic mod that you have, the one that's the greenback, and I was almost to the point where I'm like, let me just delete the mod and see if it deletes the cards that I have, or if it just destroys the game and says, I don't know what this card is. But, oh, whoops, wrong key. Yeah, and I've actually got this, I think I set it to 10%. Yeah, I got card markup at actually minus 10%. So, trying to just put them out there for the sake of, here's a sale. Instead of 5% profit, I'm trying to make 10%. Theoretically 10% loss if I sold it, but since I opened it, got it, hey, it's free, except for the cost of the pack. Which of course was like, what, $7,000? But divided by 7. So, okay, I need you, if I decide, at least I want to attempt to complete the set once. End of the day. You guys still got an hour to go. kind of feel like I've got too many of these giveaways because, like here, there's only 104 that they took. And like 100 total out of the base. Anything in there? Got 5 more. Okay. Got 2 other boxes in there. Picked up 1. 1 card out of 684 packs times 7. There's 1, 2, 3. Wow. Okay, so 16 cards away from that. So we'll keep buying that. See if we can work our way into it. Guess with these odds, if we're adding about 5 per, we need to buy, what, 3 more days of it. So 12 more boxes. Okay, buy 1 of those. I got 2 of each of you, 2 of each of you. Okay, they bought a few of those. Did we? Nope, still got some ghost cards. I'm gonna let those sell out. And then we're just going to make this container just these. Do this. Okay, there's a sheet of 1s. And we'll take you, you guys, you guys. So the second page is sheets of 1. Got an empty there and an empty there. See how many empties we can fill. Start to put these big cards out. 2, 1. Goodness. Okay, we'll come back to you. Okay. Now let's see how we do. There we go. 51,000 of cards. Only 151,000 of items, but that's a good day. Guys, check out. Customer sneaking in. Pay the bills. They're sneaking in from that side now. They had all been sneaking in from this corner. That's a glitch that's in the game. Level 159. Didn't notice we crossed that. Good. No, still 4 or 5 cards of each. I'm almost thinking, let's take the destinies out of here so they stop putting them out. Okay, let's do that. Let's take these destinies out. We can always come back to grabbing them. Quick fill with the Kamikawa. And then over here, we'll quick fill with the sports. So I think there were about 700 more of these when I looked at it. Oh, I meant to do card to remain 2, not 3 on these. The Destiny cards did this to me one time. They had not been doing it. But then all of a sudden the Destiny cards, when I was prepping for the day, it's like, why is that doing that? The base cards, same as usual, just went right through, clicked on, boom, done. But the Destinies hung up like this one. That's weird. It had not been doing that. And that's the irritating thing here. When I try to fill them with the magic cards, it does the same thing. Yeah, I haven't seen anything like that on trades. It's just been, yeah, a lot of one-offs there. Okay, well, that's fine. Well, that should give us all the sports cards, so that if I look at that set, but it should just be 2s and 1s. Look at it, value. So yeah, it should just be a bunch of 2s and 1s. That's what I want. And then ghost cards, we know we got 1, 2, 3 pages of just the ones. And then we'll get into here, start getting rid of these. I already got the base cards, the base ghost cards all in here. And I just left myself one, so that was easy enough to take care of that. Let's see, check. What is it? Yep, rare Destiny box, just like yesterday. Okay. And you guys have been opening for a while, so yeah, okay. Start the day. Now, if I remember right, well, I don't remember the card though. I forgot to do this. I think I want to look at Zendikar, and I can't search. I'm scanning these. I'm pretty sure the creature cards were in these. And I'm looking for the wolf. Ooh, there he is. Ah, yay. 50-cent card. Going right there. And that was a graded Giga. New card there, don't want ya. Graded cards. Yep, you. 42,000. Okay, well, you're going out onto the table. Right there. Because the only graded cards I've got are one each of the ghosts, grade 10s, and then the 10 cards that it took to get the Obsessed with Grades quest. It's the only graded cards I want to keep. Ghost cards is what we've been working with, right? Yep. Okay. Yeah. You want to buy or sell or trade? Go away. Nope. Thank you very much. Nope. Yeah, so we'll work these down to closure. Don't need any ghost cards. Can ignore everything about those. I need you. $5. Figures. Haggling about 28 cents. I kind of just don't want to have to buy $72,000 card packs or boxes to open them just to try to get these, but it might be the thing to do. Much cheaper than spending $500,000 on Ghost. And we'll need that one Bo Jackson, so we'll have to open some more of the signatures. Tracker 602. Okay. Got 12 more to go. Making progress. We got 4 out of that one. I think we're at 598. So we got 4 out of that box. That's good. I'll probably get down to 1 card left and try to open like 20 boxes just to get it. It's kind of what we were doing with the ghost cards. That's why we were opening so many Destiny and base cards, because we were going after the ghost cards, the foils, those last 2 that we needed. That's why I got a bunch of those. Regular cards, that is. We're opening 12 64 count pack boxes every day just to try to get those last 2 ghost foils. And it had been like the last 4 ghost foils, and we ended up buying one and then opening a box, a pack or a box of them in a pack machine, and got one, the same one that I'd literally just bought. And then we opened another box and got one, and then the last 2 we had to buy, which was fine. Okay, get ready. Those green boxes that used to be there are gone, so they've been selling. In fact, yeah. $1,300 bundles. That's nice. Yeah. I just, I had set that as my primary goal for the original game. I wanted all the Tetramon, all the Destiny, all the Ghost cards. I did it. Took a while, but we ground and got it. And I definitely want these. These are my favorites. Honus, the Mickey Mantle, the Babe Ruth, and the Clemente, and Bo Jackson for modern day. But beyond that, I don't care about any of the others. So yeah, I'm looking at just, okay, I'll sell them. May not even complete the sets. I want to see what other baseball card sets, and like the T206 card set. The dev said, it's on his list to do. And so if he does that, that's going to be a little over 1,000 cards, because the way he's doing it, he does the base card and a foil version of said card. So there's 524 base cards, I think, one of those. So it'd be 1,050-ish cards. That set I would definitely chase to completion, because I do love the T205, T206 baseball card collection. Yeah, exactly. That's the main reason why I was opening Magic cards. I wanted to look at them since I'd never played the game, but kind of always wanted to, and I like the artwork. So just opening those cards, which is why I'm thinking about doing that other set, because I don't want to, spend tons of money for You know, I don't want to spend $7 million for a license. And you said that other set you had it didn't require you know, license fees like that. It was kind of like normal license fees. So, but as we were talking about, it's like, well, will it break the game or not, right? Do I have to get rid of all of these magic cards before I could change the mod out? I just don't think I'd have to. It seems like they would disappear. But they might not disappear. They might just sit here with no artwork. It might just look like a blank card. So it's like, well, and then it'd have no value or something, right? So I'm like, Now I have copies of the game, right? I save this, so it's in the when I save the game at the end, ooh, that's the card we need. Yep, we are buying that. Yes, sirree. No, wait a minute. Let me think. We don't need that. We've got the Babe Ruth. We need the Mickey Mantles. No, decline. Ooh, almost spent 10,000. Didn't need it. Yeah, but you know, so I've got basically when I'm playing this game, I've got it saved 3 times. It's in the autosave, and I save it in 2 of the other slots. So I could always disable the mod, open the game, see what it does, and load the new one, but then reset everything and come back to one of the other games. But or we could, you know, do something, break the game and start all over. Well, there you go. I start all over, the grind starts again. Just gonna open these and see what we get. Only 2, not as many. So we still got 10 more cards, but we're working on it. Yeah, rub it in. Rub it in. 17 stinking million at level 225. And that one takes level 250. So I almost downloaded it. I did almost download it. Nope, can't do that one because I get rid of that one. Got 101 of that card. I even toyed with the idea of just bundling cards, like the lowest card value, and then throwing the cards away just to get rid of them. No. Right? Because, I mean, this is only 12 bucks for 100 cards. So if I bundle them up, I could just bundle them up and dump them and just work my way through probably quite a few of these cards. Because again, I have easily over, right, 112,000, 1.12 million and 821,000 of just the Tetramon and Destiny cards that I'm trying to get rid of. That's why I'm thinking maybe this just becomes all base cards, or all Destiny cards, or all the sports cards until I get rid of them, then all the magic cards till I get rid of them. That's one way to do it too. Just focus on each individual set. But 2 million more cards to go. I'm like, ugh, I'm not sure I want to grind that much. Okay, did we get rid of... Nope, we still got 8 ghosts and 31 of these, so they didn't buy any ghosts. They bought one of these, so 48 and still at 102. Okay, end of day. Let's backing out. Oh, I don't need you because you were over there. But I need you in one place. Ninja, where's the last customer? Oh, he's still buying. It's him, but he wants to buy afterwards. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's why I'm thinking of getting rid of them too. Right? It just takes a while. Let's go here, dude. I mean, I'll take all your money. It's a free card, though. You better have money. Yeah, quit shaking your head, no. You better have money. Like, you're going back again? I got time to kick these in there just for grins. Buying 5 of those boxes anyway, 4 and 1 where it would have been. Less whatever gets packed out, which will be basically nothing. We got them all packed out here. 144, 144, 144. It's not that set anyway. Okay, if this guy doesn't come to the cashier this time, we're pressing start. He wants more free cards. $168,000 in cards. Look at that. That's a nice day. He probably had a $50,000 card. He probably had the Gigatronics. Nope. There's still lots of boxes sitting down on the ground from my pre-buy. I mean, my pre-bundle build. So... let's see, let's auto set the prices while they're stocking. In the right direction though, we're not. We started at what, 6.7 million, so now we're at 7. Close to 7.3, so not having to buy these ghosts and all that. Oh, that's posters. Why do we have extras of you? box out of that. Okay, out of that box. Your bundles. And check the NP card spots to put more foil, ghost foils out. Because I got tired of waiting on that one dude. An extra there, don't understand that. Shouldn't have been. Oh no, I waited a little bit too long and the crew had started before I purchased those. Did you? Nope, you're still level 2 on the Destinkifier refills. Yeah, we got 2 more out of that, so 8 more. 2 out of 41 packs, that's nice. So we can maybe get these final 8 cards today out of this set. And if we did, we could go after the Ravnica. That's about the same. It's a little more expensive. Oh. 3 booths for that? Nope. Got all my babes. Don't need any more. Yeah, I'm starting to not even worry about my get 2 of each magic card. Let's just get 1 and complete this. And be careful on watching trades and sells to make sure I don't take 1 and if this had been a 1 and I accidentally trade that, right? We got rid of our bundles. These 2 could move here. And then 2 of these could move here. And I'd still need 2 here. I'd get rid of two of these displays I'd get rid of, and this display I'd move here. I'd have 2 extra shelves. One extra if I decided to use these cards to just pack out because they're cheap. And one other shelf, which I could just do with more of these stinkifiers. They tend to sell pretty well. Surveying my kingdom. Hello, thank you, and I'll trade it for that. I don't care. I want the Clemente. I will go ahead and do that trade because I'm going to get rid of all those other cards anyway. Thank you very much. Grail. Sports. Grails. It's good value. Clemente. Wow, most expensive. Not in real life, but you know, works for me. Bingo. Just gotta get those 2 manos. Oh, trade. Good. Thank you. Glad it was a trade. I didn't want to spend 400, 500 bucks on it, even though it was new. I'm talking myself into not completing that set whatsoever. But I do need the Bo Jackson foil. Angling about 10 cents. Yet I paid for it. 606. Got 2 more. No, got no more. We got none out of that. We're missing 8 still. That's a bummer. See if we can't get a little bit luckier here on these 2 boxes. Nope, don't care. The one true ring. It's a cool looking card. Nah, don't want it. Nope, I'm deciding I'm not going to do that set. I'm just going to get the remaining 2 manos that I need out of the grails. I'm just going to get rid of everything else. The ghost foils, I'll start putting out the grail foils, spreading them out as well. And then all the other ones, the commons, put them in the dump box, in the put them on the table box out here, and not even worry about them. Oops. All of a sudden these are coming in. Bring me the mantles. If you're going to bring me anything, bring me the mantles. I don't want them basketball and soccer ones. Like that. 0 to 2 gives me 1 and 1. That'll work. Till I decide, nah, I'm not doing anything with that rest of that set either. Just need the bow. Okay, I took a few more of these. I could open these. Yeah, I could open these and maybe even, with luck, get the bow. I doubt it very seriously, but you never know. We had 16 ghost packs left in a box before I started the stream, opened it, and got the 1 black foil we needed as the dupe. Maybe that means my pack opening luck is done for today. Hey, Ruth, don't need it. Ooh, but you want one of those. Give me a spare. Don't need it. Future stuff. Let's see, I think we're gonna need probably 4 more of these, but what are you? Wow, selling those. Hmm. Hmm. 35. Ouch. Without subsections. Oh, jeez. Did you sum up the cards again? Are you under like your 20,000, or did you set up duplicate games like you were talking about? So you don't have to run into that 20,000-ish card crashing the system. You did try that, and it did hang up your game. I remember that. Let's see. Start the new day. Oh, okay. 900,000. Okay, 7.39. Oh, I forgot to stock the empty cards on the table. That's fine. There's a stinky coming through. Let's see. Let me hold off on that. Let me buy 2 of you. Actually, yeah. Then let's buy 2 of you guys. Okay, 606. 609. We picked up 3. Okay, so we have 5 left to go. 5 left. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Reset prices. They'll freeze when I do that for card prices and then item prices. Yeah, I only looked at Nexus for the sports cards expansions. I didn't check to see. It looks like a number of people have been adding some more mods, expansions and mods and whatever, but I haven't taken a quick peek at it. Yeah. I think part of it could be just how good your computer. If it bogs down, it could just be the individual's computer itself. Leftovers, none. Okay. Oh, okay. Values or something. The only other one I would potentially complete is Cal Ripken. There's a regular and a foil of his and a regular, and there'd be a foil there. So since I don't have it, it would come up as a, you don't have this. I don't remember where the Bo Jackson was, but I'm focused there. It seems like it was in that spot. I think I would have hit him by now. In fact, I should have, because it's alphabetical, right? Yeah. Duh. So he actually would have been sooner. Oh, there he is. So that greenish. Yeah, that's that one. So I don't have the foil of it. Sorry, people. Forgot I'd opened the store. Yeah, that's the other reason why I want to just get rid of these. You know, if I go look at just look at my Tetramon quantity apply. I have 7,000 of this card. And I think it's even worse if I look at the Destiny. Because I was open, yeah, 12,000 of these. That entire page, there's over 12,000 of each of these cards. Almost 2 full pages of 12,000 cards. So it's like, how am I going to get rid of all of these? Well, bulk them out and throw them away. Like that. But that was because of my chase for completing the Destiny, completing the, you know, the base sets. Tetramon, Destiny, and Ghost foils. Well, like I said, when you had 6, I had 6 of these in a row, and I was putting in 2 boxes a day, sometimes 3 a day. Half of my restock was going towards what was going to feed those in order to You know, try to open them to complete the set. Interesting. Okay. So that's the foil of the Babe Ruth that I didn't buy earlier, but I've got 4 of these extras. I'll buy that one. That way it just gives me a backup to the Babe. I'll probably eventually sell it, but and that's when I said, how am I going to get rid of these? And they came out with the, hey, you can get rid of these for free. The problem is it's limited, right, to, oh no, this, I think one of the mods ended up changing it. Or maybe this is base, where you could actually get rid of $5,000 cards. I just picked I'm going to get rid of $5 cards and not sell anything over $5. So maybe I stop that and say, no, I'm going to sell any card that's over $1,000. Get rid of 2 of these because you don't have many of those. And get rid of any card that's between, you know, $0 and $1,000. Maybe. And then I'm just giving them away for free. Just feels wrong. Okay, we were at 609 and 610. Okay. We ended up not buying 2 of those. Go ahead and buy them. If I made it $100, that would fill these up because the bulk of the cards that I have are under $100 for the Tetramon in the base because we'd already been working it down. We had started with, if it's 4,000 to 5,000, and then 3,500 to 5,000, because it's taking the top ones, putting them out there. And so we just started working our way down. Well, we worked all the way down to where, and I wasn't opening anymore at that time. I completed the sets. And so we walked it down, and it's like, even though it says, yeah, pick a card that's 5,000, it was all $50 cards and $40 cards. So we worked it, you know, we went to 4,000, 3,500, 3,000, 2,500 down the line. And now I could probably fill this up just by saying, no, instead of going to 5,000 on base set, on Tetramon and Destiny, it's like, nah, just go to 100. And anything under 100 you'd put in here. But maybe anything under 100, I just give away. Accept that. Got a lot of these that are got none, have 2, so I can trade it at least. But even here, right? Okay, there's 150 missing out of here. So they don't come in and grab many of these free ones. When we started taking some of these, I got the page back. Or I could put more in there. And you shouldn't be sitting down there like that. Which one are you? Well, that should have been over here. Sleeves. Yeah, here. Battle decks. So here's this one. You're not going to haggle about 30 cents. Okay, we sold one ghost pack. Yeah, those are selling some. The odds of being able to get. Actually, I'm going to decline that. I'm not going to complete that set. The odds of getting a Bo Jackson graphic or foil that I need, probably pretty low. I definitely had better odds getting the one ghost foil that I needed. This time, I'm going to put out more of the ghost cards and maybe some of the grail cards. So let's start with the ghost cards. Didn't pick me up. So pages one, page of one, page of one, and here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That page. got 1, 2, and a cheap card. Cheap card. Let's see, that puts us at, oh, still got 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Still got 18 cards to go. Don't want to put them all out. It's 10. Picked up 1. So we got 4 more left on this. Okay. Start with those. We'll probably buy a couple more. You guys are selling out this week. Okay. Let's go ahead and buy 2 more of these. Whoops, forgot to pay the bills. Okay. We'll double pay today. Get that. Pay the bills. Purchase you guys. Hit the auto set price early. We're done with it. Cards and then items. Okay. Through there, but we're not getting any of the sets to come out, so we'll quick fill here with champions, since that's what we've been opening a lot of. Here, it was just these. So we shouldn't have any more of these. Yeah. Don't have any more of those. We have not picked up ghost cards. I'd rather just cycle these through, either getting them done, cleared out of here, or cleared out of here. What the devil are you doing? Oh, okay. Somebody go put that up because we emptied that. Oh, they did. That was the extras that we bought, right? We bought 4 of those. Okay. Yeah. Store's open. Stop shaking your head. Okay, if we get the 4 remaining here, we'll take these off, stick them down on the floor, and we'll pick something else. Because then we can always put dupes up here. No, I didn't do the recheck. Yeah, I forgot to do the recheck. That's fine. If we sell out of something, that's fine. Catch it on the next day. Okay, that's no mana foil, but it's the card I need. Nezumi Ronin. When I get the Cal Ripken, I'm going to want 4 more of those. Because he had 2 cards. Okay, 3 of those sold. None of those ghosts. Man, they're not buying those ghost packs anymore. I can just open them up and put them out on the table. Ten more of those sold. Okay. Do I want to go up to like $50 and just give them away? Not really. It's like that's profit. Why would I do that? But Just don't know when I want to raise the price. Ooh. Maybe $25. I'd put it out on the table if it's $25 or more, and give it away if it's $24.99 or less, maybe. Because again, we don't have a lot of high dollar cards. Certainly not of the Tetramon and Destiny. The other cards, we got them all out here, and they're keeping only 2 of each, but I just start getting rid of them. If I keep the cows, I need to invest another $12,000 for displays. Okay, tracker. Yeah, didn't even get one. Great. Not what we were hoping for. Working our way down through the bundle boxes. Those are selling. And I do have all this room up here. I could do extras, and I do have 10 extra slots. I could do 2 extras of each, or a row of each, base and Destiny, and keep bundling, but then have lots more stored up. Gives me the appearance of getting rid of cards. I haven't tried bundling like the sports cards, right? And I've got prices there where I could bundle those. It just means I'd have to have shelf space for them though, which I don't really want to do that. If you could sell multiples and not have each shelf defined to one thing, that'd be cool. But then you'd have to price everything out. Like the box itself would have to have a sticker price. There's a thought too. Should I pack those out? Because we started to look at packing Magic out, but because of the way it does it, it's like you'd have to box each and every set individually, so you don't get the colors. So I wouldn't have 5 colors for Mirrodin, I'd just have 6 different boxes for Magic. And again, needing the shelf space to be able to sell them. But I could do the shelf space with the little cards, or the little displays like we're doing with the baseball cards here. We can trade for that one as is for now, even though we're still probably going to get rid of it. kind of liking the idea of maybe getting rid of things that are $24.99 and only putting things out that are $25 or more. Kind of liking that idea. Because that would take cards out of here. That'd take cards out of here, and then they'd be able to go into the bargain giveaway box. Not too many probably, but still, it'd take a good quantity of them, I think. Keep hitting the wrong key. Stop it. I want a new keyboard. My old keyboard died. I had to get a wireless one that I've got. I'm not used to mucking with it. Okay, trade. But for a 1-for-1, don't do that. Yeah, I'm liking the idea of $24.99 and below to give away. And even at that, it's like there's a number of cards here, right? $11. What I could do is take all the cards off the table, put the really high expensive ones on, just go through like I usually did way back before I had all of these tables. I'd put the most expensive and line them up this way, but that's when I only had about 10 tables. It means resetting all of these, but that's fine. I can do that off stream, figure it out. Yeah, I don't know, but when you go look at the Magic and like the sports cards, right? See here, sports cards, it just gives you this price range, and it acts like, yeah, I could do anything I want, right? But it doesn't give me the colors. Like Tetramon does, right? Even though it says, you know, I could go higher, right? But I already know I don't have those anyway, right? Because I was selling all those cards. I was like, I'm not going to give away a $5,000 card. I'm going to sell it. That's when I needed the money. Okay, did we get any? No. See, that's the dilemma. Now I'm 4 cards away. I've opened 4 boxes. Got nothing. So now I just get into this endless do loop of open and try to get it open, you know. And that's how I'm accumulating all of these cards. Okay, you sold the last thing. Get you, scan you, and do 4 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2 of you expensive guys. None of y'all. Okay. Another good day though. Another $100,000 day. See, all these people plus a stinky are coming through there, and now I could get a bad review because those customers are next to a stinky. That's the glitch. So I haven't opened yet. That's, I think, the only lifesaver that I have here. Pay the bills. Pay the bills. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Okay, we sold 4 of those. So what are you thinking? If I did, like if I did a magic box of Theros. I mean, so this would be like a green box of Theros. So we know a green box. We know a green box of Tetramon. Oh goodness, we're out. Is $1,100, and and a green box of Destiny is $1,278. Goodness, we are out of green bundles. Now see, I'm tempted to make green bundles. There's Destiny. We know we're selling out of these, so let's just go for grins. We'll make 4 more of these because we got to fill it up and then have and that'll fill up the shelves. I've got everything out. Let's see, if I did a green box of sports, I don't think I have anything that I could bundle. Yeah, because everything's here or over there. Magic. Okay, we've been opening these. So if I did a green box of these, not enough cards. Because I've been dumping them here, or I just don't, because I'm trying to keep 3 of each. Mirrodin, not enough cards. Okay. Sports we checked. We know we won't have the Grails. We won't have that. I don't think everything that I've been trying to bundle. Yeah. I mean, that's the... I can do the Kamagen, Kamigawa. Let's see. Let me do... Let's do the yellow box. But I've been putting them in the dump box, but okay, got that. It comes out as a Tetramon base bulk box. Isn't that interesting? Wait a minute, did I just screw that up? No. Okay, that's odd. So now if I take a Tetramon base, we're out of Destiny yellows. See, these have been selling. Worst case. Okay, worst case, we're going to take you. And yellow is just yellow, so... Oh, wait a minute. That was a base. Okay. We'll do this. Put you here. Yep. Yellow's just yellow. That messed its mind up. And that yellow will go into that yellow box. Oh, that guy must have been over here. Yeah. Yeah, so yellow is just yellow. So, okay. We could get rid of magic cards and all that. I could keep bulking them out to sell them. So if I did that, okay, I've already got all those put out, right? Yeah, but now we know. Yeah, so if we've got magic Meridian, which I know we opened quite a bit of those. That's weird. What's going on there? Now we know yellow's yellow. So, okay. So let's do... Ooh, okay, but that's Tetramon. Base. So if I tried to do Destiny and said yellow, but I go back and do Magic Champions, it's going to give me a base Destiny, I bet. I mean a base, yeah, it's a base Tetramon. So it's only the Tetramon base set. I can't make them look like a Destiny set. Now I have an extra one of those. Okay. Well, okay, so that's what science is for. Figure stuff out. Let's see, did we already preset? I think we did. But I did not do the... Make sure of this. Yep, okay. 3 boxes, System Gate, and a Lunanite. Okay. Set the item prices. Yeah, so Destiny, I'm stuck with just doing regular old Destiny cards. But Magic, Sports, everything else, we could bundle. And then also, if I go ahead and do, let's see, you could, well, I could bundle anything. Now the trick is like, we got one more test. Okay, so Tetramon green box, 12 to 20. If I switch over to the champions, but I change the price, let's do 20 to 50. Does this break its little mind? Okay, so that is because I don't have 20 to, that's right, we don't have 20 to, ooh, look at that. It reset it to 20 there. All right, I put in 50. It said bundle, but it says, nope, I don't like it. It's $20 or that. Now, if I come down one, it's probably still going to not like me. Yeah, okay, so I need $20 to $20. Okay, let me do 12 to 20. This, I think, is just because I don't have the cards out. What do we do? Mirror? Was it mirror? Yeah, okay. So we had tried green, which was this price. It didn't work. Let's do a pink. Champions. Yeah, okay. It's just pink. Yeah, I think Ghost may have been the same way, but Ghost is like, wait a minute, you don't even have 100 cards. Right? You've only got 40 Ghost cards. So you can't even pick from 100 cards to go bundle a set. So now the question is, do I want to get rid of bundling? Or do I just want to bundle everything as if it's Tetramon, except for the Destiny, right? I can still bundle out Destiny, but I'm limited. But what I could do is say, well, I'm going to sell anything. Let's see, bundling takes you to $20. If I give away anything, it's almost like, do I want to give away? Now, I still like the $24.99 price. Because again, I got 12,000 of 23 cards of Destinies that I have over 12,000 of each. But it's like, what's the best way to just sell them? Selling them in bulk makes sense. Giving them away makes sense. And again, if I went and just worked down the price here, like if I came in here at 5,000 to 1,000, nothing's going to change. Even if I try to put in, like if I try to put in a Tetramon, right? Whoops. I shouldn't have done that. Something could go in there. Yep. Okay. Oops. Okay, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do 1,000 pages of this either. How many pages is it? Okay, remove all. And then quick fill with the sports. All right, you were 5 to 5,000. And that's because I'd been keeping 3 of each of the Tetramon and the Destinies. But again, doing that, I just did it before the stream. I didn't have any Tetramon cards that were $250 or more, keeping 3 of them. So they were all under $250. But I know for a fact, all the Tetramon cards I've got are like under $20. Because that's where we had gotten to when I started giving them away and what I was boxing out and all of that. But I'm kind of liking the idea of changing this to $24.99. But I still just have, you know, I got over 1 million base cards. This is 20,000 of those, right? So it's like, yeah, exactly. So I got base pink, base yellow. Clear the table. Yeah, I'm just trying to, you know, without giving away so much. Is it? No, you're fine. You know, without giving away the store, I want whatever I can do to get it in bulk out of the store. Oops. Okay, the all-important check again. Nope. Darn. Okay. And selectively go in here. I could selectively go in here and pick a destiny card and say, okay, I want 5,000 of you, right? And put that in the throwaway. So that's one way to get rid of those, but it's like, I got 1,000 of each card, 10 cards, but I still got 23 cards. All of them are 12,000 or more, so it'd still take a while to get rid of them. Come on, ghost cards, sell out. I don't wanna have to open you. Creepy card. Creepy card. But the bulking is selling. I mean, the white cards aren't selling as much, but, you know, every now and then, once a week or once every other week or so, it's like, well, okay, we're going to buy whites and yellows. It's just the hassle of bundling them. But you get rid of 100 cards at a time when you bundle them. So it helps work everything down. And if I keep opening magic cards in order to complete the set, obviously I'm going to keep getting more and more. But, I mean, not bad. 40 away from here, 90, 60-ish, 70, 80-ish. Just the 4, 80-ish here. I'm not worried about these. I think I just want to keep the Cal Ripkens and the Bo Jacksons. And maybe not even the foils. Maybe just the... Man, I can't get one more in there. I need to move everything down like one. But I like the way I can step in here and say, oh, look, they're just at the right level. Not that we planned that, it's just happened to be, I put them that high and, hey, look. So I can move you one panel over, a couple panels over. If I did that, I could get one more in there, and then I could have just the regulars of Cal Ripken and Bo Jackson. Not worry about the foils, but then it looks weird because it's like, well, why do you have two of this and two of that and two of this and two of that and one bow and two, you know, one of each different cows? And I'm not even OCD. I'm not ADHD, I'm not autistic, I'm not OCD. Every time you turn around, somebody seems to think they are one of those things. I just grew up trying to complete sets, except that even when I was completing baseball sets, I didn't have any Yankees in my sets. Every single Yankee went into the bicycle spokes, or I traded away for cards that I wanted, because there were the Yankee fans that wanted their cards. There's that one too. Nope. Already decided we're getting rid of all those cards. So we're going to revamp. Get rid of all the Grail cards. Put them out here. So I'm going to go in off stream, pick up every single card, except for the high dollar ghosts that we've already got out here. Keep them out here. Just move them around probably. We'll get rid of all the regular cards. Change the prices here. We'll empty all these out. Change the price to be like 24. $24.99, I think. And then refill these. And that should be able to get these into here with these, because many of these and these will come out because the $24 price will put them into here. Hello. Need you. Thank you very much. All right. We gonna get any? Moment of truth. Woohoo, we got one. Dang it. It's that success that says, okay, keep putting them in there. End of the day. And 28. We'll buy those. I mean, we'll open these along with those. Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky with those remnant boxes and get all 3 cards we need. Wouldn't that be fun? Then I'll buy them 4 because we need to fill the warehouse there and get 2 for there, so I don't need those. Ooh, selling out of these big dogs. The Zendikars. They're like 5,000 bucks a pop. There we go. $2. Ooh, okay. No, I can't do it for a ghost. Nope, nope, can't do that. Come back tomorrow and sell it to me. Yellow and pink. Do I have spots there? No yellow, no pink. Base yellow. Got room there. Crap. Can't do that. Yay. Yay. Awesome. Got them off the table at least. Okay, did we sell the ghost packs? No, we did not. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and open these. Okay, 19,000 and 3,000. But we bought for 14,000, so we're up by a pack. Up by a pack and a half. Okay, up by 3.5 packs, right? Okay. Take you off. I'm gonna bring you over here. Take you out. Put you down there. Maybe I open those. I haven't decided. Put you there. No, what am I doing? Okay. Oops. Scan in. Not. Okay, actually what I'm going to do is not do this. Because I'm going to go reset the store. changing the level of this, deciding whether I want to bundle. I'm going to reset every single card on every single table. Definitely not going to do that during the stream. I'm going to do that off stream before our next stream of TCG, which hopefully will be tomorrow. Hopefully. But let's see what we got out of this. $8,000. Did we get any? Nope. Okay. Well, not bad. We made $1 million today. Okay, back on the climb up. So we're going to go ahead and save the game, not even reset the day. I'm going to do a lot of changing, and then we'll pick it up with some differences going into the next stream. So thanks everybody for watching, lurking, chatting. Appreciate it all. Hit that follow button on Twitch. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Both are, that's Mr. Non to you. Both are absolutely free to do, and I would greatly appreciate it. With that, I hope everybody has a great rest of your day. Have a great night, and I will see you on the next stream. Bye-bye.